I'm Alex Wolfe from InformationWeek. We're here with Steve Repetti, CTO at 5th Generation Systems, which is the company behind Zude, Z-U-D. So you're the Zude dude, huh?
Zude dude, that's exactly right.
Tell me what Zude is.
At the high level, it's a super social network where you can take all of your existing content through the web, all of your existing presences, MySpace, Facebook, Bebo, High5, LinkedIn, and consolidate them all within inside of Zude.
Sounds cool, but sounds complicated. Let's see the demo.
So let's kind of jump to the easy side and work our way out. So what I'm going to do is, if you think of Zude first as a blank page, it's a blank palette that I can do anything I want. So I'm going to go create a page, and this is going to be the CMP demo. I can use a template, I can use a wizard, any of the predefined templates. We have tools so that you can create your own templates. We also support all of the MySpace and other templates that are out there with drag and drop ease. So we're just going to start with, say,
so what are we creating here? What's the output?
Well, it's creating a web page that's part of a larger content. There's unlimited pages in Zude, public, private, and personal. You can share them, you can hold them private, they can be secured, they can consolidate information, or they can be whole websites. We have people putting their entire business on Zude. We have people that are using Zude to create websites and maintain those. Probably the most famous is the cheerleader chick, Hayden Panettiere, from TV Heroes. She has her website on Zude. So we're going to go forward. Let's go and create a page using a wizard. This makes it a little bit easier. So we're going to use a wizard. Now remember, think again of this blank canvas that allows us to go in and just with literal click, drag, and drop ease, we can make changes all day long. We can also go out to the web, for example, and we'll go to Google as an example. And what's a hobby? What hobby are we interested in?
Punk rock.
Punk rock, awesome. Okay, so punk rock. We're going to do an image search, and now what we're going to do in all of this is if we see an image or if we see content outside in the web, what we can do is drag it and mash it up inside of Zude, and now that is part of Zude. And Zude provides all kinds of tools. We can do absolute positioning. We've got grid components. We've got all kinds of elements to help you manipulate this. We also then can take this. This is now not just an image, it's a whole object. And that object can be manipulated. We can add headers to it, we can add footers to it, we can add events to it, we can add links to it.
Now you talked about putting a business on Zude. What would that be? If I got a couple of, let's say I build a couple of Facebook apps, I'm trying to monetize them.
Okay. Well, there's a couple of different ways from that. From a mixing of additional content out there, we've got a new tool that we just announced today. It's called Social Mix. It allows me to go out to multiple sites. In this case, today we announced Bebo, Facebook, High5, and MySpace. We also have Twitter, Orkut, Friends Feed, and a handful more that we'll be launching over the handful of next days. But I can go to MySpace, for example, take my content, and in real time extract this out in really any format that I want. So whether it is my friends list or my contact information, my comments, I can create consoles to manage all of that.
What's the buy-in on this? Is this stuff free? What's the...
Zude is free. You get an unlimited number of pages. You can have it and make what you want. You'll see there's no ads here.
And how do you make money?
Well, as it turns out, if you scroll all the way down the bottom, you'll see that there is a very unobtrusive ad. And there are some strategic ads. So for example, when I go into my messaging area and I want to send a message, you'll see that again, there's a very, let's actually go into a message. There's not a lot of ads in Zude, but they're strategic. Now the other thing is you see that there's a toolbar up across the top, and that toolbar is always present in Zude. Now you can make that shrink, so I can make that smaller so it's only a single line, and it's rather unobtrusive. But if you want the ads to go away and if you want that top nav bar to go away, then it's a membership, and we're still working out the details.
Last question, where are you going to be in a year?
Where are we going to be
Where are we going to be in a year? Are people going to are you going to be well known right now? You kind of startup, funky, known but not known outside the space, right?
We are, as people get to hear about us, we're sort of knocking the walls down pretty fast.
And where do they go to learn more?
Zude.com.
And we're here with Steve Repetti, 5th Generation Systems. I'm Alex Wolfe from InformationWeek. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.